Daniil Lanier here, and I'm sitting in the car because I was thinking about routines. You know, what we do daily, every day, because some people are just frustrated with where their life is, and that's because of the routine that they've established, the patterns that they've established. They want to get out of those patterns, but they haven't done it yet because they continue to do the same things. Now, some of those things that you're doing are just learned behaviors that you've learned over time. Some of them, those learned behaviors, are the self-doubts that have been inflicted on you by other people, where they're like, hey, you can't do that. You can't get out of this city. No one leaves this city. You can't do that. You can't achieve this. You can't do that. You know, all those behaviors that other people have put, and that self-doubt that people have put on themselves, you start to do. So even though you're frustrated with the routine and what you're doing, you continue to do the same thing, and you're just frustrated. And then you get to the point where you just give up and you say, this is where I am, this is what I'm gonna do. So you have to break the cycle first. And the first cycle is going to be in your mind. You guys heard me say this plenty of times. Your mind is the battleground. Your mind is where the war is won. Your mind is what's going to change the tone. So you got to get those thoughts and those behaviors out of your mind first and change what your normal is. So you have to do something different. If it's working out, just start walking. Just do something different. Come home and walk. You got your kids, go walking with your kids. But start to do something different. Then over time, it's gonna start to change. If it's something that no one's ever done and you got this idea and you're like, man, I wanna do this idea. The thing about doing something different is you just gotta do it. It's just a leap of faith to go out and do what you wanna do. It may just be, I'll give you a great example. Me shooting these videos, it was all about me. One day I just jumped out of my car and I said, I'm gonna do this today. I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. I didn't have my microphone, nothing. I just jumped out of the car and I just did it. The same goes for you. You just have to change whatever that normal is and then just start doing it. Get out of your own way. Get out of the routine that you have and start doing something different. Things will not change if you remain the same. You have to do it. We're at this time, this year, you've got to do it. You got to stop saying, if you've already given up, you got to stop saying, okay, next year I'm going to get this done. Because next year you're going to be 10 years and you're still not going to get it done because you're going to continue to do the same routine. Get in your car, go to work, drop the kids off, work, come home, pick up the kids, cook, sit down, watch TV. You're never gonna get out of your own way and out of your routine until you do something different, until you say, hey, when I get home tonight, when the kids go to bed, I'm gonna start working on that book. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna spend at least an hour every day working on this book. And trust me, it's gonna get infectious where that hour's gonna turn into 2 hours. It's gonna turn into 3 hours. You're gonna get up a little earlier. Maybe you work on the book then. On your lunch break, you're gonna work on the book because it's gonna start to get infectious to you because you're getting it done. You're starting this process of movement, this process of change. And that's what you have to do. The change in the beginning is gonna be hard. It's always hard in the beginning, but it's gonna get simple. It's gonna get easier because that's gonna become your new normal. Once you start to do this new process and this new routine, that becomes your normal. So the first thing you got to do is break the cycle of what you're doing. Break the mental cycle of what you've learned, the behaviors you've been taught, and do something different. Don't let somebody tell you because they couldn't do it, because the family couldn't do it, because the neighborhood doesn't do it, that you can't do it. You can do whatever you want if you put your mind to it. So you have to focus, break the cycle, break the behaviors, break the normalcy, and make a new norm for yourself. Do something different. This is Daniil Lanier. Make a change. I'm out.